Here we are, fellas. What's going on? Bigger by the minute. So, how we doing, my people? What's going on? Everything okay? Are we trying to get slightly bigger every day, or what? Um, Bro, I'm tired. I am not lying. It's a Friday night, and it feels exactly like it. You know, the long week is on it. You know. And plus, I'm super fatigued, bro. Sorry, anytime I start the stream, I start digesting. I don't know what's wrong with me. Uh, but if I'm real with you, today I had a lot of soreness on my chest, on my tricep, right here, right here. He aches a little bit everywhere. Shoulders, I feel some sort of tension across the upper body. Feels kind of good and tight. And I feel good. If I'm honest, I feel clean since I shaved. Well, I don't have much choice anymore, do I? But yeah, I feel nice, clean, smooth, and I feel much more mental clarity since I go back to training. There's something that it does to you. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. And I train just twice a week, you know, like half an hour. 40 minutes, whatever it takes. It's not really about the clock, if I'm honest. But yeah. But before getting into it, I wanna first and foremost, I wanna say that it's nice and sunny. You know, we had a couple of rainy day with the temperature drop, and it wasn't the best feeling. You know, it felt like, oh no, it's raining again. But you know, the difference now obviously is that when the sun comes out, the sun really does come out, you know. It's a warm and nice sun and bright, it's beautiful. Hello, hi, like and subscribe if you like talking about training, working out, putting muscles on, losing some fat, get fit. Like and subscribe, because I am the guy. Do you know what I'm saying? We're going for it. I'm looking to start a community, create a Discord where I'm gonna be uploading all the biggest bodybuilders of all time training methods, where people can look up and get inspired and try new training methods and see how, I don't know, Lee Priest or Lee Haney or your favorite bodybuilder used to train. Upload everything there. Probably upload also my videos with the training sessions. Super, you know, low key, conversational. It will be a place where we can exchange opinions about training, about an execution of an exercise. Although the more I train, the more I think that obviously rules are not that strict in movements. That's all I'm trying to say. You know, people get stuck with form and everything. And it's true, there is of course an element of it to get the engagement of the muscles correctly. However, changing angles and things are appropriate things to try to challenge the muscle from a different direction. it's never a one-way traffic, you know. And I can tell you, like, uh, when it comes to squat, I think, to give you an idea of what I am talking about, um, squat an exercise is an exercise that has been over analyzed, by far over analyzed. People tell you place your feet here, put your foot there, put your hips there, put your hips there. Just flex those hips and lift that flipping weight. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do squats in all sorts of ways. I've seen squat performed in crazy ways. Leg closed, legs super open, super tidy, feet straight, feet out, feet super out. Uh, uh, in many different ways, and it's never wrong. It's just gonna touch a different chain of motion, and it's gonna target slightly different muscles, but a squat is still gonna be a squat. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that is a great example, of things that is something that is being over analyzed, in my opinion, and people want to look good correcting other people's squats, which I don't really see it. Do you know what I'm saying? You know how I explain squats? I'm like, without doing anything crazy, but if you, without taking your clothes off or anything, if you were to take a number 2 in the woods, how would you do it? Right? If you don't have anything to hold on to. If you are in the woods and you gotta go for a number 2 because Mother Nature just called, what you gonna do? How you gonna do it? Obviously, don't show me literally. Just show me the physical thing that you would, and you'll be squatting back. Oh, welcome. That's a squat right there. No overcomplicating. But hey, we're gonna do. It is what it is. Guys, get please. Okay, it's a Friday night. I'm dehydrated. I'm tired. I'm aching. I want to spend the night with my family, with my wife, if I'm honest with you, and I will. So please press the like button and subscribe. Yeah, don't make me feel like I'm wasting my time. But anyway, look, the most important thing about training is engage a muscle willingly. Okay, engage a certain muscle or muscle group willingly, intentionally, right? How do you do it? You create some resistance, right? How do you do that? With weights, with elastics, with cables, with whatever. But you create a resistance and you fight against that resistance, okay? Therefore, muscles are engaged, right? And you fatigue them, right? You eat, you replenish, okay? And those things, those muscles, because of Mother Nature is beautiful, by themselves, they would recover and actually grow stronger and bigger. By Mother Nature, you don't have to invent anything. It's just something that it does happen. Okay? I don't know where I was going with that. But it's a beautiful Friday night. I have to drink because I can't think straight, if I'm honest. I'm too dry. I can't think straight. But I really did, I am really feeling the hard session I had yesterday, the hard workout I had yesterday. And I'm really happy because it's silly to say you want to ache, right? Nobody wants to ache, but it's an indication, yeah? It is an indication that you have touch the muscle, something has been challenged. I mean, when I touch here, it hurts. Yeah, that means because the muscle is damaged. It still has to recover. Um, you know, so through the ache, you can understand where did you work and if you worked correctly in a certain place. Um, if you did a lot of bicep curls because you want, and tricep curls, whatever, and tricep movements if you want your arm bigger, but 2 days later, 1 day later, you got no pump, but actually your shoulder hurts or something else hurts, then obviously you didn't trigger the muscle, yeah? Because otherwise the actual muscle would ache, not a joint. You know, I mean, if I'm honest with you, my biceps are sore, my triceps are sore, my chest, my shoulders, my traps. I feel sore everywhere I wanted to work on. So I take that as a positive. You know, I'm really empty tonight. I'm real with you. I'm about to drop this. I really am empty. I don't know what to say. Tell me something. Tell me. Tell me, baby, one more time of my loneliness. Skinny. Thank you for the like, by the way. And I hope somebody's subscribing as well. Let's train. Let's go. If you only go like two days a week, yeah, this is how I would break it down on a weekly schedule, yeah? Twice a week. You do a Tuesday, and you do either a Thursday or a Friday. Better a Friday. So you get enough rest in between. Because what are you going to do? You got to compete? I don't think so. Right? Twice a week. And what you do is this. Check me out. Because your brain does not have a clue how much a weight. The brain doesn't know. The brain perceives resistance, right? So what I'm trying to say is that if you slow down movements and if you lengthen time under tension and you focus on full range of motion and technique, you can make a small weight feel like a big weight. And I'm a massive fan of small weights. Reason being, with a small weight, I can move with comfort. My motion is not impaired by gravity. If I'm carrying a 20 kilo dumbbell here, I'll be like, oh, it'll be just difficult to keep it together for me, right? But if I grab a 5 kg dumbbell, I'm actually quite comfortable with handling it, right? And that's what it's all about for isolation and good technique to start with, okay? Because there is no doubt, and it's for sure, that the bigger the weight, the more compromised the technique it will probably be, okay? Because you can't handle that weight so well, right? So you grab a weight where you're comfortable with. Hey, which one? Hello. Subscribe, like. I'm dropping knowledge. I studied the best bodybuilders of all time from 1965, first Mr. Olympia, Larry Scott, to I go as far as Phil Heath. After that, I'm lost. I don't know, because the contemporary bodybuilding is not that good. But old school, you name one, I can tell you. But what was I saying? Can somebody help me? So me, it's a new experience. It's actually weird. It's actually very weird. Because with this type of soreness, I used to go running for hours. or used to go swimming or cycling. And now I'm just, because I was a Ironman, you know, long distance athlete. So it was a completely different way of training. I wouldn't actually emphasize range of motion and time under tension, but I was actually training short range of motion, you know. Can you tell me lean bulk diet plan? Can you, I can if you explain the question a little bit better, my friend. But I guess, can you tell me lean bulk diet plan? Right, is it lean or bulk? Look, my friend, again, I think this is a question that explain already that things are overcomplicated and made difficult on purpose. I don't blame anybody. But the truth of the matter, when it comes to bulk, for what you want to call bulk, muscles, and I say this every night, I do this every night, and I repeat this every night. New muscle fiber, where do new muscle fiber come from? How is it created? New muscle fiber. Okay. I'm not going specific, right? Because I'm not even bothered. But you need new flash to create flash, right? So you have to ingest it from the outside. And you gotta go above your calorie requirement. Because your baseline, suppose, is 2,000 calories, right? That is for you to maintain life as it is, for you to not change, for you not to change anything in your body. You eat 2,000 calories every day. I'm just saying a number, right? I don't know. Guys, like and subscribe instead of talking nonsense. Anyway, if your 2,000 calories is your baseline, so for you to maintain life as it is, you don't gain weight, you don't lose weight, you need 2,000 calories. And you're not training, right? If you go training, you train hard, you're gonna burn tons of calories, right? You're gonna burn tons of calories. If you keep eating those 2,000 calories, right, you're gonna lose fat rather than gaining muscle. Because now that 2,000 calories is not enough, right? Because when you go to the gym, let's say you burn 300-400 calories when you go to the gym. So now for you to maintain life for what it is, you need 2,400 calories, right? I hope I'm making sense. So if you want to, I hope it's not me you calling bastard. If you instead want to gain muscle mass, people call it bulk, you have to go over, because you need to ingest new muscles, literally, okay? So you gotta go to 3,000, I don't know, but you have to eat more, right? What's gonna happen, because that's the best environment for muscle growth, excess calories. You put the muscles under constant resistance, different type of resistances throughout the week, okay? The body adapt to that type of challenge, and you gain muscle, right? So I've said it many times before, for weight management, you count the calories. For health, longevity, energy level, and whatever, you check the calories. You choose what type of food, right? But for weight management, you count the calories. That is it. Simple as that. Listen, Wishwa, which is the funniest name I've heard today. Yeah, good on you. Get out of here. Somebody just called me magical princess. Is that possible? But anyway, banana. So that's the truth about. I don't know if it's because then you got weird on me. I thought you asked me a serious question about the bulk and the principles of it, and then you got weird on me. And I hope you just left, because I don't like when people get weird on me. I really don't. But yeah, what it can actually happen is that do this troll is just driving me. Wishwa. What kind of name is that? Where are you from? Like, what rock you came out from? Oh my god. Anyway, guys, the thing is this, you would not believe it. But there are situations where to lose fat, you actually have to eat more. You know? Because increasing your... No, I mean, I don't take it seriously, bro. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it, bro. If your gaze on you, man, it's no big deal, bro. You can like whatever you like. I got loads of gay friends, by the way, and I am quite popular amongst the gay community, but I am not interested, you know. But don't be ashamed, right? It's all right. It's all right. You showed your cards really well, and yeah, not for me, bro. Wishful. Where are from you? Where are you from? From like India, from Bangladesh or something? It sounds Pakistani or something like that. So why you ask me to like? Anyway, which one? Do you train? Right? Do you train? You got a bit of muscles on you? Or you just what is it like? Are you a skinny fat? Are you a strong individual? Tell me something. But yeah, yes, what? I am. You're training. Good. What is it that you're training on? What are you training? How are you training, my brother? You go to the gym? What's your favorite exercise? Let me drop sign on you. No, I'm joking. Let's just chat, bro. Which one? I guess you are from... You said you're not Indian, right? You're not from Pakistan. You're not from Bangladesh. You are from Philippines. You sound from the Philippines, bro. I can visualize you as well. Nice chest workout. You hit that chest press? Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro, let me drop this. Dips, bro. You gotta go for the dips. Lower you yourself. Bam. Bam. Nice dips. Do you know the one I'm talking about, yeah? Which one? Dips. Incline chest press. Bench press. Cable crosses, if you got cables available, cable crosses are amazing for the mid part, you know, for the cut in the middle. You know, the thing is this, the chest, it's such a it's a big muscle if you think about it, yeah. Even in a small guy like me, it's a kind of chunky big muscle, right? So you gotta make sure that you pull it from every corner, right? Because if you just do straight pushes, you're gonna have man boobs, right? Because that muscle is just gonna pop out, right? When you do flies, what you're creating is a stretch on the attachment, right? So that create a good stretch and create the lengthening. When you're doing the incline, right, you hit in the upper chest and the front cup of the deltoid. So you gotta make sure that you hit the chest from every angle, right? Also, I like a lot, but it's not super easy to do because sometimes there are not benches available. You're not reverse incline with your head down and you push the weight. But people laugh at you if you do that. But it's the best way to get the lower part of the chest together with the dips, you know. I am a trainer, bro. What do you think you're talking to? Of course I am a trainer, man. Ultra. Anyway, I'm not even bothered. Anyway, I am a trainer. So yeah, it's a big muscle, right? And you have to be careful when you train it, because if you don't get the angle of the elbow right, you're gonna create problems on the shoulders. And most people have problems on the shoulders. The reason is this, there's a misconception. When people say failure, right, go to failure. Failure is when I'm not capable of performing the exercise with a perfect technique. That's my failure. When it comes to chest press, yeah, man, I tell you. What I was trying to say is that if your elbow is too high, right, you're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna hit the chest correctly, right? So there's got to be a little bit of an angle here, right? And also the width of the hands is very important. And there's not a set rule, because the size and the length of limbs. Hello, brother. Yeah, man. I saw your thing. I am in college. I get tired when I work out, but I have to work. Help. Let me finish this point, and I'll. What kind of I get tired when I work out. Probably you're not eating enough. Probably you're not eating enough. What I was trying to say is this. I see many times. I used to see because I don't go. Bye, my brother. Like and subscribe, bro. Which one? Right? You take it easy, yeah? And come back if you like. Man, good night. So you are from the Philippines then, right? Was it correct? I knew it, bro. Some like Philippines, Thailand, some places like that. But anyway, good night, bro. I think I was starting with the concept with well, yeah, I was saying about that's why you need a trainer more than anything. You need somebody. It's not even a trainer. It's a coach. They coach you through motion, range of motion, and explain to you the foundation of muscle attachment, how our muscles get engaged, what's the best way to get the best results in the shortest period of time. That's what I strongly believe in that. I strongly believe that when you get in the gym, you have to be as efficient as possible. Get in, work out, create intensity, create resistance, and get out. It's a dangerous environment, and injuries around the corner. The more time you spend there, more time you got to injure yourself. So getting it out. What I do, perhaps, is I do twice a week. I do upper body once, and lower body once, if I'm honest. But if I'm really, really honest, lately I'm just doing upper body, simply because I have been training lower body mainly for most of my, let's say, competitive career. You know, legs all the time, legs, squats, deadlift, leg extension, leg curls, lunges, split jumps, squat jumps, this and that, single leg jumps. I did quite a few of them during my little career, and I felt my upper body was it wasn't a feeling, it was the truth, under condition compared to my lower body, for obvious reason. So I want to make sure that it matches it. I want to make sure that I get nice and big, and I want to test this thing. My body is my little laboratory where I try things out. You know, my body. So never tried gaining muscle mass, and I'm officially on it. You know, officially on it. I don't need to say in the natural way. I think you can tell. Okay, there's no need to say. And focusing majorly in longevity. You know, create longevity. So I chose 3 to 4 days rest in between workouts. 3 to 4 days minimum. It's working really well. How do I know? Is I'm lifting a little bit more every time. A little bit more. Is either one rep, is one little, but I see that I am consistently better at performing certain exercises, so I can add resistance to them. You know? So it's going really well. I'm 40. You know, if I was 20, I started pretty late, if I'm honest. I started that I was 28, right? Towards already kind of now. And I felt invincible. I felt like injuries didn't apply to me. Rest days didn't apply to me. Nothing applied to me. I was different. I wasn't different. I was just fresh, young. And in a good time frame, mind frame, sorry. I was really motivated. I don't even know why. I was really passionate. I don't even know why. I made it very personal with myself. Complete a marathon, then complete a triathlon, then complete an Ironman, then do this, do that. I made it very personal, and I think it's not a good place to be. Because you don't act, I don't, these are opinions, right? It's down to opinion. I feel like I could have been smarter. I don't regret anything, obviously, but if you can't look back, right, and review, I was, I took it too seriously. I could have enjoyed it a little bit more. I could have had more fun. Whereas I took it as like a training regiment. I mean, I always had a backpack on me with something on it. I was always doing something. I think I used to train like 15 to 17 hours a week. Something ridiculous like that. With long runs, long bikes, long swims, and between the weightlifting, the specific work for running, for cycling, for everything, because you got to do specific work. You got to keep your feet strong, and all the rest of the body strong, you know. Looking back, I'm like, first of all, sometimes I'm like, is that right? Was it me? Yeah. Is it true? Like, I did it. Yeah. Because it feels like a movie. It feels like like someone else did all thing. It's crazy. It's funny. But it was. I was in such a tunnel vision mindset that I perceived the reality in a weird way. You know, in a weird way, I sort of like, I believe I kind of auto hypnotized myself into wanting to test at all costs my endurance, my athletic capabilities. And obviously, I ran the first marathon. It didn't feel like much. I did a little triathlon. It didn't feel that much, you know. And then I saw this flipping Ironman. I don't know what happened to me, and I just made it really personal. Like I said, I was slightly overweight when before I started this fitness thing. Not too overweight, but slightly overweight. Not fit. I was just working, as most people do, because that's what life is about sometimes. And then I had my 30s, when I was 28, 29, I believe, and I was about to turn 30. I thought I was gonna get old. I was throwing my youth away, and I wasn't happy, because I wasn't happy to be just a working man only, you know. So I wanted a challenge. I wanted a massive challenge. I wanted a crazy challenge, and damn, I found it. And like I said, I think I auto hypnotized myself into believing I was something that definitely I was not. Definitely. Because I got a lot of satisfactions. I got a couple of medals, I got a couple of t-shirts, You know, I remember good moments. Obviously, I'm sure it was me, but I feel so far distant from that type of motivation, and because this is dangerous, that type of all that. How can I say? You gotta make sure that you channel all that energy towards the right direction. You know, and I'm happy. I'm satisfied. Going back, could I have just set for like marathons and half Ironman or something more human? Yes. Probably would have been better for me to do something more human rather than do crazy things. There was no need to do crazy things multiple times, you know. Because I completed the first one and then I got like hooked and I wanted to do another one and another one. And that is, those events are very detrimental for you. Those very long distances event are not good for you. Not good for you. No benefits in any way. No benefits. There's no benefits in running 8 hours. I'll be honest with you. There's no benefits. But there was a time where I found satisfaction doing it. And I would just put my shoes on and I would go running. And that was like my first marathon was like this. My first marathon, I woke up one day. I think if I had run 10K, 15K, it was a lot. Like, I think I just ran like 15K. And I'm a guy that I like to, look, if I have to bang my head against something, I'd rather do it now. That I know is happening. I don't want to be like, oh shit, you just hit me. If I know it's gonna happen, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So I was building this sort of like fear and this sort of intimidation that I had. I was like intimidated by the distance, by the 42K. It intimidated me. I was afraid. I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm not gonna be able to do it, and this and this and that. And then, like anything else, I just woke up, put my shoes on, a little backpack, bottle of water, a couple of snacks, some cash money to buy food on the run, and I just ran 42K. That's it. And I got home. I wasn't ready. I was not ready. It was literally a day off from work. My wife was at work. I had nothing to do. And I said, you know what? Let's go for a run. I think it took me 6 hours. I think it took me 6 hours, and obviously across London, most of my runs. Look, I know London inside out. To be honest, I run, especially north side, west side, a little bit the east, not much the south, but east, north, west, I know them, bruv. I run everywhere. I run from everywhere to everywhere. From Hyde Park to Camden Town, from Hyde Park to, I don't even know right now, but I used to work a lot across London. And I loved it. It's a beautiful city to run through. Beautiful parks. London is awesome. But going back, maybe I would have run a little bit less. I would have enjoyed it a little bit more. I wouldn't, but would have, should have. What a waste of time. I'm happy. I don't have no regrets. I'm happy with everything. But now, do you know what I mean? I can't, for injury reason, I can't. And to be honest, I don't have that mindset. Like I said, I feel like another man did it. Because if you ask me to run a marathon now, I tell you, come on, shut up. I'm never running a marathon again, I think. I don't think so. Never say never with me. You might find me running tomorrow morning. Never. I'm very volatile. Not volatile. Um, man, I need to eat. I need to drink. I need loads of things right now. I can't think straight. Uh, anyway, I change my mind often. Well, if there's one thing, uh, I'm never doing crazy long distances again. Although I have an attraction towards running, uh, but I don't want to go through that again. Look, it's a tough sport. I'm a loner, right? I train alone, I run alone, I do everything alone. I never did well with others with me. Running is a lonely sport. Cycling is a lonely sport. When you do them as often as for as long as I did them, you go dark places. When you run 6 hours, you're gonna go dark places, bro. Your brain, yeah, it's gonna take you to dark places. And after a while, it's fatiguing. You know, that's for me. It's personal. People run all their life. But when it comes to me, I don't want to be hanging out with my demons like that no more, you know? I'm fine. I'm cool with all my demons. I'm cool with everything. I don't need that in my life no more. Now I want to get big. I get some size. Look at these tiny arms. Tiny, brother. Tiny. I feel swollen and big, and then I look at them and I'm like, no. Next time. But I'm happy, bro. It's coming up. The body's coming up. Guys, I think I gotta go because I'm about to fall asleep right here, right now. Look, like I said, I'm gonna start this community where you can join for like 10 quid a month. You join a Discord, and then you have, it's gonna be like your reference or a place to talk to other fitness fanatics. You do what you want of it, but there will be Mr. Olympia's training methods in there. There are gonna be examples of workouts. There are gonna be loads of informational thing, right? And you use it as you want. You can just be in there to talk to other people that train, just to talk, just to socialize, or you can actually take it and use it as a little reference place where I want to do chest today. Let me see how I could do it differently today. Yeah? In that channel, you can find a lot of inspirational stuff for your training. And I think 10 quid a month is decent. I mean, it's I don't feel like I'm robbing anybody because it's gonna be some work, and I'm getting I thought I would have it ready by now, but what I want to do is I do the layout so members can already join in, and slowly but surely I keep adding things, you know. And I think I think it can be useful to a lot of people, because I believe there is some kind of a stagnation in the fitness industry, as in everybody does the same things, and yeah, there is a little bit of the momentum has stopped. That's for sure. Um, and I believe there are so many ways of training, so many different type of movements. There is mind-boggling that contemporary bodybuilding is just limited to quite a few movements, which are good, but there's way more to it, in my opinion. There's a full range of things that are have been forgotten for some reason. So yeah, so stay tuned, right? Sometime next week I'm gonna be on desktop, so I'm gonna be streamed from my computer, not from my phone like this. You gotta get, hopefully I'll get the link or the QR code to join the community and join in, because it's not gonna be 10 quid forever. You know? It's gonna be 10 quid for, I believe I'll keep it 10 quid for the first year, and then hopefully as soon as I get more sort of attention, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do, but obviously 10 quid is for the first members of the community, right? So I thank you guys. God bless you, and you have a good night. You take it easy. Bye bye.